Good evening, everyone. Treasure Troller here from the partially mask-wearing militant state of Michigan, where we have Gretchen Whitmer as our governor and dictator for the next 4 years. It's been a while since I vlogged. I'll probably vlog maybe tomorrow. Last week was a really shitty week, so I thought I'd vlog about that. And this week hasn't really improved on it. Sorry for the movement. I don't have my gimbal or my stick. That's sort of part of the story. But I saw a few things in the news today that I wanted to talk about. The first one was this one from our local sort of website or newspaper that a guy, what the hell, did they find meth on him? They were conducting a search warrant for meth, and they found meth on the guy. Like one of those holy shit titles of an article. I mean, is it surprising that if they're coming after you because you're a suspected meth dealer or meth user, they find meth on you? I mean, I think the title would have been better had like law enforcement conducts a search warrant for meth and they find a brothel. I mean, to me, that's a much more interesting topic. I mean, this one must have been written by the Captain Obvious news reporter, Spot Obvious or whatever. I just found it rather interesting. The next one is this Marlene Schiappa. She's some sort of French minister, and they're all in an uproar, especially her party in France, because she had posed on the cover of Playboy magazine. And I was looking at her, and I just got to say it. I mean, she's not Playboy worthy in any sense. I think she's kind of in between. Maybe she's in between Hustler and Penthouse. She's certainly not Playboy material. And as it turns out, she's kind of a, I guess you could say, gender equity, LGBTQI elemental P supporter. And she went and did an interview, a clothed interview in Playboy, which to me makes a lot of sense. I mean, you kind of go where the enemy is. I remember when Rush Limbaugh, they wanted him to go on or do an interview with Playboy, and he was having concerns because it was a very liberal type magazine, and he decided, well, I'm going to do it because, these are the hearts and minds that need to be changed. So I don't know. I didn't have a problem with it, but when I first saw this article, it's a little bit misleading because it says she's on the cover of Playboy, and you're like, no, she's not. This is an April Fool's joke. So the other one that I thought was an April Fool's joke, and it turns out, I guess, to be true, is this Dylan Mulvaney. This individual got some sort of sponsorship with Bud Light, and her face is on the cans of Bud Light, which is causing quite a bit of an uproar because a lot of people don't think the transgender population is a huge target market of Bud Light, and people are kind of questioning the Bud Light sponsorship of this. And I was thinking, with the face on the can, as a guy, as a man, I'm not sure what I would be more uncomfortable doing between these two things. One is like going into a party store, and a party store in Michigan is like 7-Eleven gas station thing. So going into a party store, going into the cooler and buying a 6-pack of Bud Light with her picture on each can, or going into my local pharmacy and buying condoms. I'm really not sure what I would find more uncomfortable. I mean, with the condoms, there's a much better risk-reward thing there. Or even without the condoms, there's a high-risk, no-reward scenario. I can't think of anything good comes out of a guy that, you know, has got long hair, a beard, wearing a wife-beater T-shirt with a beer belly, and he's got the wallet that's got the chain hook to the side of it. And, of course, on the other side is his cell phone, which is attached by some sort of paramilitary or military-type holder that carries a Swiss Army knife, you know, and everything else on it, and buying Bud Light with Dylan Mulvaney's face on it. I just don't know. I just can't see that happening. I can't see a guy doing that. And if you did it, you would have to expect the cashier to say something. I think in the pharmacy, for the most part, I think people know, you know, buying this isn't the most comfortable thing, so let's make it as comfortable as possible. I'm not sure buying Bud Light with Dylan Mulvaney's face on it, the cashier feels the same way. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, he's got to say, damn, you must be thirsty. Or you must really love Bud Light. At the very least. At the very least. So, that's the vlog for today. Try to put one up later on about my shitty week last week. So this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.